Good morning, guys. Just trying to make sure everything's working. Sounds good. See, was that 26 minutes? So is that 9:45? Was that 2 o'clock? All right. Let's see what Mr. Manzini has to say today. Let's see. All right, guys. So we got all of our. Uh-oh. Oh. Trying to get all that excess writing off the page there. Like I said, since we had this such big sell off, we're going to approach this morning with a little bit of caution. Like I said, anytime you see this much selling or even buy-in pressure from overnight, our New York session sucks. I mean, you're looking at 400 points. So close to 500. I mean, it's just so it's kind of hard to say what this morning's going to be like. I'm definitely going to be super cautious when it comes to funded accounts today. So we got a long month. This is just the first week of September. We're hoping for a good September, and we do not want to start it off with a crappy day. Might just be a coffee drinking, chart watching morning, guys. Be right back. I'm gonna go heat up my coffee. Oh, okay. Sorry about that, guys. Had to go heat up the coffee. Got about 2 or 3 minutes. Might just be a morning we listen to the music, chill. Like I said, guys, we're going to approach this morning with a lot of caution. I don't like the fact that we sold off 400 to 500 points overnight. So definitely approaching the day with caution just to see. We're going to see what happens. It always definitely makes me question trading my funded accounts on a day like this. I do like that short down to this wick here. All right. See if we push through this level here. We should clear out these wicks at least. I want to see us hit these wicks that pop this 60 and pop back up. See if we get the dip. I want to see the push back up to the want to see it retest either to this wick. That was the wick. There's the retest of the 15 minutes. I like the long above this 80 here, maybe. If we lose, if we lose that 80, it should go back, continue down. Ah, that's dirty. Let's see if we get another entry above this 100 level here, or maybe back below 80. That was just kind of a nice little pullback there. Look at that, 80's holding. Yeah. I wanted to go long at fucking 100s, but I'm expecting a pullback. I want to see a pullback to maybe the 10s or something. What's up, Solo? Woo! Back to back, baby. Back to back. Come on. Looking. We got one micro left, so we got our first win. Then we took a second win. First win, the micro or what you call it got stopped out. Might have to have some kind of pullback here. Hopefully not a 50% pullback. If the 30s can hold, maybe we add. But if we start losing the 30s, might have to look for another short back to the downside here. Yeah. Woo, that's close. That's close. Close. Come on, 30. Hmm. If we can lock in 90, we're just going to try to lock in 90 here. I mean, I'm pretty sure we could expect a huge move to the upside, but man, I just don't know how far. Do we retrace the whole move from overnight? There's the 80. That's going to suck to get up 30 points and take 0. Oh, crap. I forgot we had news at 9:45 this morning. Hmm. Now I would look for another short if we get back below get me like the 20s again, or even below the 30s. We will bounce back in there real quick, like Need these 40s and 50s. Like I said, back below these 30s, may have to look for another short. All right. News is out. We break above 80, we should get it. That's kind of like your 15-minute range. What's up, Solo? Pretty good. We're up 287 at the moment. If 80 holds, we're going. That's the new 15-minute. Here we go. Print. Hold the 80. If it holds the 80, we should be good. No, don't lose the 80. Damn it. We're going to take profit out of this. We're not going to let it pull back again. All right. Yeah. There's that 80 again, guys. Yeah, I'm listening to Methodical. I listen to Methodical every day. Good or bad. All right, let's see if we get a new candle to print here. Pull back and retest those 80s, and we may try to jump back in with 3 micros. I want to see 80 hold here. There's the 80 retest. Let's see if this area holds. Three micros too, guys. So we went in super light this time. If we get stopped out, we're risking $60, I think. The 80. Wish we could have got a better entry, but that's okay. Unfortunately, we may hit this 10 and reverse back down to the 90s. We're going to at least take 10 out of this if it stops us out. I mean, this is a nice little trade. I mean, I almost want to close it. I might even take more. We're just going to follow this one. We're going to follow it 10 points behind. Boy. It's like we have beast mode engaged today, guys. We can do no wrong. Those are always the good days, guys, when everything works out perfectly. Look at there. Print above the 80. Said retest the 80. Retest the 80 to the point. And got long once we saw a little bit of green on this candle. That was almost a 50-point trade that you could have popped in. This is where you want to see it make a nice, sexy little bull flag. Get a 2 or 3 candles pull back here. I haven't been watching the 5 minutes here. Like I said, even though the market's moving, I'm still unsure if we want to pop the funded today because I did not trust the market when we started just because of that big sell-off from last night. Yeah. I don't know if anybody's ever looked at the first 15 minutes of the day. You could have taken a trade off of that too. So this is the 8 o'clock to 8:15 15-minute trade. You can see we broke below it a little bit, but look at this. Look at this next pull up. Look, pull up, support off of that previous 15-minute candle, then straight up. How's your day going, Solo? We got a little 2 candle bear flag, but I just didn't like the way it looked. Then we also took the 80. So we got stopped out on our one runner. Then we're playing this next 80 right there. So we pushed above 80. And I said that I was going to get long. If we push back, found support at 80, we pull back, hit that 80 a little bit, then straight up, almost 80 points. Yeah, we hit the 60 there. Now we're just going to chill, watch the market for a little bit, and see what happens. Oh, you don't have any counts? Just stop. Mm. I'm going to switch over to my Bewley accounts, guys. Oh. Is that? I think you're supposed to be in Methodical Man solo. So doing a giveaway. Oh, I heard. Oh, no, no, no. No exclamation cash today. I don't have any accounts. Most of those people that are giving away accounts are getting free accounts from prop firms that gives them accounts to give away. Is this a nice little bear flag? Bull flag? Wow, this got a definitely a nice little bull flag printing up here. Which this is 50% of the total move today, so we could just be selling back down. Uh, it's almost like, do we push back up to the 295s? Now I do like a long above the 300s up here. Hey, Legend, how are you doing today? Here's the 10 o'clock news, guys. think that was an inside bar. Yeah, we got a couple nice little winners this morning. We're up to 260, 270, I think. So now we switched over to our Bewley accounts. We're still just kind of waiting on that 5 minute inside bar. We will take that trade if it presents itself. I mean, it'd be crazy to think that we get all the way back up to the 500s for the yesterday's open and close trade, but we'll just have to see what happens with that. I don't know. That's still another 250 points to the upside. Sorry if my thing's messed up. I was looking for my 5 minute chart here for a minute. We could have a pullback. I mean, there's a possibility if you look at the 50% of the total move, we could pull all the way back down to the 160s, 150s. Yeah, I think Nvidia brought down the market. I feel like I saw somewhere Nvidia had a big sell off, but I haven't looked to see. But I feel like I was flipping through some TikTok a while ago and said someone was talking about TikTok. Maybe for longs if we get back above 60s. But I don't think we get back there. I almost feel like we need to have a decent pullback. Where was your entry at this morning, Legend? What's crazy is you could have took this last little flag 23.8. Oh man. I think we were already in a oh yeah, that would have been a good one. Fair value. Oh, see, I took mine off the top of a 15 minute, the 15 minute opening range from 8 o'clock at 80. That's what I was waiting to see hold up was the 80 level. I think I ended up getting long at 94. I waited till I saw a little bit of green. Wait, never mind. I don't think it was way down there. Oh no, mine was way up. No, mine was like 23,000 to 180. Yeah, 180. Not down there. That's a really good entry way back there. Holy goodness. That was almost at the bottom from early, this morning or from last night. Oh wait, 2388. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, it's about 50, what, 40 points off the bottom. Man, that's good. Do we get the pull back to the 50s here? And that would be 150. Like I said, that's our 15% pullback. You got your 50 EMA all the way back down at 181 on the 1 minute. This is just an eval only here, guys. 20 is my line in the sand here. I mean, so I don't get wicked out because I need 20 to hold. If 20 don't hold, we'll close the trade. There's the 20 touch one more time. Ah, shit. We lost the 20. I have to close that. We lost that 20 level. Oh, that's going to suck if that shit just comes up there and wicks us, then moves back down. Dirty. Dirty. All right, so back above the 20 level. I still like the shorts below 20 if we lose to 20 here. No, that held. Ah, damn it. I just couldn't pull the trigger again. Try it one more time. Unfortunately, this will just get us pretty much back to break even if it is a winning trade. So right now we're risking our profits from our eval that we made from what, last Friday? Just can. Ah, damn it. We got up freaking 12 points. You shorted at the 142. Nice. I was looking for us to get back below the 20s. I'm probably going to end up missing my entry. I didn't want to risk any more points unless we. So I was going to go to break even to keep digging myself in a hole on this account. We still got about $335 before we're back to, break even. We could also do a bounce off the 186 on the 1 minute, but man, that's looking so bearish right now. That's dirty, 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 guys. Maybe the longs will work out here if we get back above the 20. I was hoping for a 50% pullback, like all the way back down to the 80s or even the 50s here. Let's see what happens here. What was your target, Legend? If you got short from 142, what target are you looking for? Looks like 20's. Looks like 20's winning that battle right now. Maybe another push up to the 60s here. No, no 5 minute inside bar yet today. Wow, this is some choppy mess straight across. New 5 minute trade. I mean, new 5 minute bar here. Man, it's like all these pushes. Did we finally get a bounce here at the 91s? I don't know if that 50 EMA works this time around, but let's see. No, it's looks like it doesn't want to hold on here. See if it retests in shorts here. Might have gotten a little too early here. If I lose 200, we'll shut this trade down. Son of a bitch. Just definitely chopping in right now, guys. Pumpity pump, pump, pump. Woof. Maybe one more test here of the 200s. The 20 is still holding. If we lose 30, we'll close it just to try to minimize our loss. We can always re-enter. So we're about to lose the 30. Oh, shit. We already lost it. Maybe one more test at the 20 here. Now I am trading on eval, guys, just so you guys know. I would never trade like this on a funded account. We're just being super aggressive with this eval. It looks like 20 was the freaking entry. Oh la la. We're trying to stay above the 20. If we stay above the 20, we like this trade, but it's just that 20 level. And that's going to be dirty. Damn it. What a nasty, what a nasty, nasty candle that was. Come on. Back above 50, we're going to go to break even. Come on. Break the 50, my guy. We'll stay right below these wicks. So we're in it for 4 points still. If it pulls all the way back to the 20 again, we'll just have to re-enter this damn thing. Ah, well. I already sat through drawdown multiple times, and I just did not want to sit through it again. It's probably going to go down. That's the way it usually goes. I should have been looking at these wicks here. It almost like we got equal highs on the 1 minute sitting up at the 310s. Let's see where we have. A lot of support sitting here at the 50, so I feel like we'll get a few more pullbacks. There's that 50 level. I didn't really look to the left a while ago. I didn't notice we had all that support sitting at the 50s. A lot of support sitting at the 50s and 60s. I may consider a trade off of the 200, this 50 EMA, if we hit this 50 EMA here. Since it's at the 200. We'll give it one hit. If it doesn't hit and reject instantly, we'll close. All right, there we go. Ah, damn it. May jump back in. No, it looks like we're going to hit the 90 first. Trying to get our 10 points out of it. Oh, never mind. I missed it. Sorry, I had to work that a little bit different because It just kind of wicked past that 50. It did pay 10 points. So it paid all the way up to the 14s. And you're just looking for 10 points off of that 50 EMA. So I didn't quite get the full 10. I think I got 8 points out of it instead of the 10. So you would have been long if you're looking at micros from 202. Want to see it hit the 220s, find support again, then maybe we can look for some kind of short below the whole number. There's the 220 retest. Another 220 test. And you got the 21 EMA on the 5 minutes sitting at 82. Woo. It's an initial balance. It marks out the first hour of the market. So what it does, I haven't been using it in a while. What it does, it marks out the initial balance high, the initial balance low, then your opening range low, opening range high, and your mid session, what the 50% of the total move is for the day. So that's why I was saying that I was wondering if we pull back to the 150s because that's 50% of the move. Man, this crazy little boner candle. It's a free indicator in the Discord. You just have to add it to Ninja. Man, if we break these 60s and retest these 50s and 60s, then maybe we can look for a long. A lot of resistance here in this area, though. So that's why I'm saying if we can push above it, then come back and retest. There's the retest. Stuck at the 60s again. Mm. I'm glad we were careful around the 60s here. This is why I was saying there's so much resistance here in the 60s. See if we get back above these 60s here. So now your initial balance is set. The initial balance is sitting up there at the 280s. So that's your high here. So like I said, I wouldn't mind seeing a run back up to those 280s. It's almost like the market just can't leave the 20s alone right here. It's like just constantly around these 20s. She needs 330. Yeah, I was trying to get up there on the 15 minutes. That's kind of, I was waiting for see if those 60s break, but they did not break. It's almost like we retested those freaking 20 levels again. I think if we get above those 60 solo, we should get a run up there. I think it'll take a minute to probably get through the 300s, but once we get through those 90s and 300s, should have a nice little push. We can just get through these 60s here. Here's that 50 level. I'm just going to hover around the 50 because if it don't break through the 60s, it's probably coming back down. Got to have an inside bar here, so. don't know how much I like to the downside as far as this funded goes. Hopefully that's the 50% mark there. I want to see us above these 60s. God damn it. I jumped in that fucking too early. Really don't want us back below the 60s. Don't. Those fucking 60s, man. I jumped in this damn thing too early. May have to close this. Yeah, fuck. Son of a bitch. No, I've been staying away from the 2020. Just did not want to get back above those 60s. We hop back in that thing. I was kind of nervous wrecking there. I knew once I got long at those freaking 60s, man. I was like, you son of a bee. Yeah, I remember the bot you were telling me about. Here's that 80 level a while ago that we got long off of. Need to see a pullback maybe to retest those 200 levels. We'll risk 10 points. Let's see if this holds here. Want to see 88 hold. I still say if the 88 holds, it moves down here. That bitch is going to go without us. Yeah, so I got wicked out on that last one. Man, if I just had a little bit more. I mean, I'm just trying to keep my stop losses small. Another 15-minute candle here. Got a new 5-minute candle. You would think that we want to maybe have a 50 bounce here. Or bounce at the 60s. Got a big wick at the 60s. Then below 60s, you'll have your mid-session bounce here at the 52s. There's your bounce. I know, maybe we can create some kind of little bear flag here or something. Below 50s, probably definitely going to the 30s. There's a lot of wicks sent there at the 30s. There's a retest of that 50% mark. A lot of wicks stuff down through here. Wouldn't mind seeing like a pullback up to like the 80s or something here. Thought we were going to retest those 70s and 80s up there, but it's a nasty wick. Just couldn't pull the. Probably going straight back up to the 70s. I was trying to catch that long while ago on that first candle, but we got stopped out on that big old wick candle. About to have a new 5-minute candle. Was it 25 is where all those wicks are sitting at? So you might get a bounce here off the 25 level. Son of a bitch. Missed that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching today. So we kind of missed that 5-minute inside bar today. I kind of wanted to see if I could find 10 more points here. I just know we need to get back above that 52 level. I was thinking that we were going to retest. I mean, I guess we hit this first wick here or this wick here. So we had a pretty good morning. We did start over trading a little bit, so kind of went up and down between red and green, red and green. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we will either see you tonight or in the morning. Thank you.